nobody wins on the streets. Not even it like with all this devilishness. Nobody wins on the streets. So from the streets to the table. Participation. Are you getting me this morning? So they show us that we can inspire people to dream and believe for a better future than currently appears possible. We can inspire people to dream. That we can make people so big on their inside that they can no longer set for their external chains. They are so big inside, they can't afford to be small outside. That they are so free inside, they can't live in their chains anymore. When you try to do on the outside what is not done on the inside, you're frustrated. When you try to change people on the outside before you change their inside, you're frustrated. That if you can teach people, enlighten, educate them, they'll be too big for their chains. They'll be too big for their chains. Glory to Jesus. Oof. And guess what? Nothing makes a man freer than the knowledge of God. That knowing that God is on my inside. No shackles are so strong that can hold me bound forever. So the believer is born free. You are born free. You are born free. So you can then begin to live out your freedom into your environment. You are born free. Glory to Jesus. Oof. I remember this month last year, when thousands of Nigerian youths that of a future without police brutality went out thinking our voices would be heard. We thought we could bet a change and all that. Yeah, I was part of them, and I enjoyed every bit of it. Yeah. When I passed that street sometimes last week, and I could remember kneeling down that road proudly. I enjoyed every bit of it. All right? Yeah, every bit of it. For sure, mommy. Yeah. But I remember also that our hopes suffered a terrible blow. Not merely a blow, suffered many bullets. And this time, it wasn't under yellow sun. It was under Lekki sun. Or Lekki moon in the night. But hope doesn't die. Hope is only surrendered. Just again. Hope doesn't die. Hope is only surrendered. Hope doesn't die. You can only surrender hope. One more time. Hope doesn't die. Hope is only surrendered. So this is the question. Did you surrender your hope? Many Nigerians did last year. And it's telling now everybody's running abroad this year. Your enemy, the devil, knows this game very well. This is his game. He plays dirty. He tells his children also to do the dirty work. Frustrates them. Make them give up. Frustrate them. Make them give up. And for some, it worked. Maybe it's time to dream again. Time to dream again. Hope doesn't die. Hope is surrendered. Hope is spiritual. Spirit things don't die. So maybe we should dream again. And this time, dream differently. There's not just streets anymore. Yes, we can do streets, but the table is where the cake is. The cake is not on the streets. Amen? Cake is not what? It's not on the street. It's on the table. It's on the table. It's on the table. It's on the table. They killed Martin Luther King. He died by the bullet. But his hope lived on. His dream lived on. Until now, they still refer back to Martin Luther King's dreams. So you cannot kill dreams with a bullet. Once your dreams have left your mouth, they can no longer be killed. Can only be surrendered. All right? So we can share our dreams in advocacy, in activism, right? But to manifest it, we must participate. Participate. Now, not just in politics alone. That's a good part, a good place to start. But also in areas of influence. Be a stakeholder. Be a stakeholder. Participate. Have big dreams. Become a name in your industry. Pursue it. Play to win. When you win, change the rules. Play to win. Get your way to the top. You know you have grace for this thing. In this church, there's oil on your head. Deploy the oil. Pour it out. Deploy. Use it. I say it forever. Your dream must to be in your industry top 1%. That is where the power and the change is. Now when you sneeze, just will shake a bit. Some people become so big, they're too big to fail. They are failing, going to give them money this company cannot die. Some people have become too big to fail. You know, in the global crunch that happened in America, the country sponsored them to stay alive. Some companies cannot die. They die, people will die with them. When you employ thousands, guy, you cannot die. You. It's people at the ground that suffer these things. Leave that place. Leave the masses. Leave it fast. Walk your way out in faith and in diligence. Walk your way out of there. At the top is better. There's free air there. You breathe better. If you would dare, there's grace for you. Every house has this grace. In TGC, we have a grace for saviors. Saviors are what? Rising. It's our confession from day one. Okay? So there is grace for you to rise. Just there. And go and bury those small dreams. Go and kill them somewhere. Go and bury them. I will just get a job. I will just marry. I will now buy a car. I will now build a house. Adupe. Ojebi. When you create value, money will be chasing you. While Google people are asleep, money is entering. Amen. Go to vacation for 1 year, money will be entering. Value creation. So it can't be thinking about money now. I'm thinking, I need money. Yo. As in, money do wo. Value creation. People are very early to chat. All right. Glory to Jesus. All right. So again, there is hope for a tree that is cut down. Job 14, 7 to 9. Job 14, 7 to 9. Am I preaching good? Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Good feedback. Awesome. Job 14, 7 to 9. You know, I did my first conference in school about Nigeria. Yeah. On Independence Day, 2009 or 2010. Babes. Yeah, I've forgotten the date. I did a conference in school. I normally want to do, I did that one, Sha. People came, told them about Nigeria, open dreams and all that. So it's the calling. Yeah, Job 47 to 9. Want to go? For there is hope for a tree, if it is cut down, that it will sprout again, and that its tender shoots will not cease. Though its roots may grow old in the earth, and its stump may die in the ground. Verse 9. Yet at the scent of water, it will bud and bring forth branches like a... So there's hope for a tree that is cut down. It's not uprooted, it's cut down. There's hope at the scent of water to rise again. There's hope. And the answer to hopelessness is visions and dreams. Visions and dreams. In 2009, I saw myself leading professionals that bet change. Professionals. So I'm always saying, in your industry, become top 1%. That's our calling. Stop being an also ran. You are too young to be defeated. Too young to stay small. Too young to be without dreams. Go for the top. Do whatever it takes. Go for the top. When you feel lazy in the morning, you are too young to be lazy in the morning. I'm sorry. It's for when you're at a particular age. I listen to Bishop Abeokuta. Say people quote people that say, people quote when they say, don't, sleep, rest, and all that. Say, check their age. When they were your mates, were they sleeping like that? When they were your age mates, they're not sleeping. So there is time for everything. You must work while it's yet day. You are 22. Don't sleep too. You are 25, 34, 35. You are too young to be lazy. When you are in your 50s, you cannot begin to rest it small. Bishop Abeokuta takes on a Sunday 7 hours. He will be right there in the church 7 hours. Do first service, will wait there. He doesn't go to his office because they don't have a break. So first service, second service, third service, he's there all through, and his wife. He will stand up, teach all. Do you get my point here? With his wife, 7 hours every Sunday. And during the weekdays also, 5:30 a.m. prayer meeting is there. And just have pastor's prayer meeting at night when in his old age. Well, he's not a child anymore. So this is not the time for rest. It's time. See, I hear this a lot. I want soft life on your bed. Soft life. Soft life is end. Is what? Is end. I make 1 million naira now. Is your destiny 1 million naira? Why are you resting? You've not blown. Compared to where you are going to, why you feel like you arrived? Because you make 1 million per month. Is that your calling? Make 1 million per month. Is that your calling? Is that your destiny? 1 million per month. And now you have relaxed. You are telling yourself, my soul has arrived. Like in Island, my soul has 1 million. My soul has arrived at 1 million. You mean that employing hundreds of people. My own. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Let your destiny be what you compare yourself with, not your neighbors. Compare yourself with your neighbors in Nigeria, you feel like you've done something good to your life. Let your destiny be your comparison. Where am I going to? Where am I going to? What's the vision? What is God telling me? Let it push you. Not look at your neighbor and say, I bought new car too. Glory to Jesus. So we are saviors. We are light and life in our world. This should drive you. Again, the response to national calamities is vision and visionaries. Visions will make out of you a great person. Vision will change your life. That blow you want to blow is in your vision, value creation. It will change your life. You don't only make money, you make impact. That feeling of people are blessed by my work. Do you understand? My work, my company, my dreams is changing life is enough. You got the money, just get to your office and see your staff all looking good, well paid. Not suffering, no. Everybody well paid. Your car park, nice cars everywhere. Your car, Ford, big Jeep, that Jeep, that one, because they are well paid, they are happy to do their work. You feel like, oh, man, life is beautiful at least. When you imagine how many people are dependent on your staff salary. When you remember that you are paying them when they're caring for their family's family. That feeling of I'm caring for a city. I'm employing 4,000 people. You feel, my life is meaningful. Some people are depressed because no vision. Or they've buried the vision somewhere. Can you borrow joy from your future? Yes. Yes. Look at the future and be happy today. I'm going somewhere. Glory to God, though. Woo, there is hope. Amen. Borrow joy from the future. Borrow joy. Yes, sometimes visioning is hard. Yes. But in the end, it will speak. Judges 6, 11 to 16. Judges 6, 11 to 16. Again, every house has a grace. You have a grace here to rise and rise and rise in life. Not just for yourself to say, I've blown. No, it's to be a savior, to be a change agent. All right? But grace must be applied. 1 Corinthians 15:10. Paul says, I labor more than everybody else. Not just I, but God's grace that's upon me. So it is grace and work, grace and diligence, grace and application, grace and work ethic. There are no lazy great men. You will not find them. Glory to Jesus. Like him or dislike him, Shobedepo is hardworking. Hardworking. If that guy was in business, that guy will be learning work. The guy is diligent, hardworking, studious. The guy, I'm sorry, sir. The man, the daddy. Let's have sense. Okay? He is diligent. He's a dreamer and he goes to work on his dreams. All right, Judges 6, 11 to 16. All right, are we there? 1 to go. Now the angel of the Lord came and sat down under the terebinth tree, which was in Opera, okay? Which belonged to Joash the Abeokuta, while his son Gideon threshed wheat in the winepress in order to hide it from the Midianites. And the angel of the Lord appeared to him and said to him, the Lord with you. The Lord with you, mighty man of valor. Look at that. The Lord is with you, you mighty man of valor. Prophecy. Okay? Mighty man of valor. At that point, it didn't look like it. It was not it. Let's go on. 13. Gideon said to him, oh my Lord, if the Lord is with us, why then has all this happened to us? And where are all these miracles which our father told us about? Did not the Lord bring us up from Egypt? But now the Lord has forsaken us and delivered us into the hands of the Midianites. 14. Then the Lord turned to him and said, Hiya, go in this might of yours. You shall save Israel from the hand of Midianites. Have I not sent you? Look at that. Go. This problem they're talking about, they are crying about, go. Go and do it. I'm sending you to go and do it. You are the solution to the problem. Go and do it. Have I not sent you? Sometimes, the things that hurt you the most are a sense of calling. The things that aggravate you the most, there is a sense of your calling. Pray and go in this thy mind. Don't just cry. Go. Verse 15. So he said to him, oh my Lord, how can I save Israel? See, just lament. That's his own calling at first. Just trying to lament about, just cry. How can I save Israel? Just let me keep crying. Crying is comfortable, right? You know, it doesn't cost you anything. All right? Indeed, my clan is the weakest in Manasseh, and I'm the least in my father's house. 16. And the Lord said to him, surely I will be with you, and shall defeat the Midianites as one man. I will be with you. So for that vision, that calling, I, the one that backs you, will be with you. Yeah. Glory to Jesus. So God is activating you to get in that space and make things happen. He says, go, I will be with you. I promise you, right? If you will dare believe God in your industry and be there as light, you will rise. Not because of your hard work. You work hard, right? But there's a grace on your life that commits you to rising. Glory to Jesus. Again, there's hope for a tree that's been cut down. At the scent of water, it shall rise again. And God's Spirit, okay, is symbolized by water. Christ told them, does anyone thirst? Let him come to me and drink. What did he say next? Out of him that believes, out of him shall flow rivers of living waters. And this is spoke about the Spirit, all right? So the Spirit is symbolized by water. So there's hope at the scent of water, at the move of the Spirit, okay? The dead tree will come back to life. Genesis 1, what happened? There was darkness, there was gloom. And what happened? The Spirit of God moved over the waters. God's Spirit is the bringer of vision. It can take you to a zone of inspiration that for months on end, just writing stuff every day. Just writing stuff every day. You're inspired, you're in a zone. When this season comes, steward it. Steward it. Take notes. In the cloud, please. Don't be like me. Acts 2, 14 to 18. Acts 2, 14 to 18. Acts 2, 14 to 18. Are we there? Want to go? But Peter, standing up with the 11, raised his voice and said to them, Men of Judea and all who dwell in Jerusalem, let this be known to you and heed my words. For these are not drunk as you suppose, since it is only the third hour of the day. Verse 16. But this is what was spoken by the prophet Joel. And it shall come to pass in the last days, says God, that I will pour out my spirit on all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your young men shall see visions. Your old men shall dream dreams. And on my men servants and on my maid servants, I will pour out my spirit in those days, and they shall prophesy. Prophesy doesn't mean that you speak what you see in natural. You speak what you see in the supernatural, and it happens in the natural. That you can, from nothing, from the impossible, create possibilities by speaking it out. That we can begin to, from where we are right now, begin to have, vision, utterance of change in our nation, our industries. That someone can say, by year so and so and so, there will no longer be a beggar sleeping on the road in Lagos. I will clear it up. That someone can say, I'm not going to work, but in Nigeria we have effective policing. You just know. You just have that burning desire on your heart for that space. That doesn't mean be a policeman. Doesn't mean be a policeman. Doesn't mean that. And it could mean that, but it doesn't have to mean that. Like someone can say, I will build real affordable housing. Real one. Real affordable housing. Not the one that people have to pay for forever and still not pay finish. Okay? And it's made by affordable housing. He says, your sons shall prophesy. Your young men shall see visions. Your old men will dream dreams. It's not just, church vision. There's someone here with a pain. That one is there, right? That's a small part of it. This is what happens to us. Church was on the tiny. We celebrate it. I'm happy we celebrate it, right? But there is more. There is more. You can see visions for your country. Things that will happen through you. If you can see someone that is sick that will get healed, you can see in your industry also. Don't dwell on the one that happens in church. It's good, right? But there's a dream also for the marketplace. It says you will have visions, you will dream dreams. It says even on my maid servant and my maid servant, that even on the lowest of the low, they will prophesy. No, God told Ezekiel, took him to the valley of dry bones and asked him, shall these dry bones live? And the guy said, oh Lord, only you know. Typical Nigerian, God will do it. Only God is changing this nation. Only God can. Yeah, Ezekiel people, right? What did God tell him? Okay, speak, prophesy. That the change is with you, not with me. If you keep saying Nami go do, you will be there 20 years, nothing will move. Prophesy. Prophesy. So as God begins to inspire your thoughts and paint pictures on your art's canvas, with his master artistry, put those dreams in your lips. Convince yourself of those dreams. This is who I am. I am that city on a hill that can't be hidden. I am a light in my world. I am life in this industry. I will do so and so and so. So and so will happen through me. Convince yourself. Preach to yourself. Preach to yourself. Don't let the world sell you hopelessness. Mr. Hope, the Spirit of God lives in you. Mr. Dream. That's his job. Acts 2:14-16 was the first time it was described in the New Covenant. What's the first description? Visions and dreams. So it means his core competence is visioning and dreaming. So you can't have the Spirit and be dreamless. What's wrong with you? Turn him on. That's the job description. Visions and dreams. When he speaks to you, convince yourself of those dreams. Preach to yourself. This is who I am. This is who I am. This is what I'm building. Don't wait till you are big before you talk big. It's too late then. God told me something some weeks ago. He says, you can be bold now, or you can be bold when you succeed. Like, it's your choice, son. It's your choice. You can talk it boldly now, or wait till then. Like, guy, it's your choice. I'm fine with anyone. It's your choice. But that I start acting it, I will become it faster. So your brand, will you wait till it is global before you say, I'm a global businesswoman? Then it's too late. Wasted time. Start now. Call yourself how God calls you. God told Abraham, your name shall be Abraham. Whilst waiting for the vision to manifest, God told him, change your name already. Call yourself what I call you. Because the more you speak it, the quicker you become it. If you can't say it, you cannot have it. It's too big for your mouth. It's too big for your life. What you can't say, you don't deserve. What you can't say, you don't deserve it. Bishop, from his B2 days, I can never be poor. B2. That will stop. I think you have to push and all that. He will be on his bike and be making declarations. Not flying back, you get my point. I'm making declarations. Telling them that our church is not a mushroom church, it's a mushroom church. From the days of mushroom, was saying it. Too big for your mouth, too big for your life. So this morning, just before we start sharing our dreams, we're going to believe briefly. Can we rise this morning?